season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Nolan Ryan, singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill. 1-1 now. Just missed. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
And 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Ryan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez in position. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, you know, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
2 outs, base is empty. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one out in front that time. And another ball. Righty to the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. And it's a full count.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Mickey Mantle. Check swing, went around. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Two outs. And there's a ball.
Count's full.
Stays alive. A wind and a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And on the mound in this one, Andy Pettitte. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Now into the ball game on defense, DJ LeMahieu. He's the new third baseman.
Number 26.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Got it by him for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is Craig Biggio. Next pitch is outside. The Yankees up by a run here on opening day. Bounce to the right. Soriano. And they get Biggio for the out.
Batting third.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And now it's 1-2.
Outside, ball.
That's a little bit low. The Yanks leading by a run as we play game one of this 4-game series. got him swinging, and it gets the strikeout. Astros are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. McCormick trying to get there. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So up next, Bernie Williams. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And it is 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. The other way, and foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Next offering is fouled back. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Kyle Tucker. At the belt and fires. Sliced hard but foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a drop. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Alvarez leads off first with one away. A little out front there as he swings through.
The hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And here it comes. And 2 away now.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out line, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. The pitch. Hard hit left side. In time to Gehrig. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. Yankees 1, and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, here's the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Now he breaks his bat. To first, and 1 away at the top of the 3rd. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty tough right there. Sometimes at bats are a real chess match, and you're trying to think along with the pitcher. You want to be geared up for the fastball with 2 strikes, but you don't want to be out in front of something off speed. Right there, he just didn't have an opportunity to think on the same lines as the pitcher.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading up,
and now Yainer Diaz.
The catcher, Yainer Diaz.
The count 2-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and they get Altuve for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Biggio.
And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Jeff Bagwell
3-1.
waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Next offering is fouled back. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner on first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Biggio back on a dive. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2-1.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And he deals. In for a strike. Full count now.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The Astros down by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. One left for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and miss at 100 miles an hour. And a pitch. And that's counted away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's a big power threat. Babe Ruth. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here comes a pitch. Now the Bambino sends one deep to right. Lots of carry on that one. And forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
And now Mickey Mantle popped up to the left into foul ground. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's too high.
2-1.
And another ball. This one in the air. Settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. And the 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jorge Posada now at the plate. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two outs.
That's the ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Tucker up next for the Astros. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. 1 down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Another strikeout for Pettit, his 2nd of the inning.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Alfonso Soriano. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Flips the corner, and the count 1-2. On the ground, right side, Biggio whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The right field.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees.
O'Neill.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Sneaks through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is inside. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Babe Ruth in the on-deck circle.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio fires over to first. And that is that. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. LeMahieu gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's Alex Bregman. One out, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 2 down, nobody on. And
That's
there's a ball.
2-1.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The Astros trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it strikes him out with a changeup. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one. Movement in the bullpen. Framber Valdez up and throwing. Belak, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering way off the plate. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out. Number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Luke Eric stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short. Toss to Bagwell. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Jose Altuve. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. 2-2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next to hit for Houston, Craig Biggio. And a 1-1. Short hop liner handled it short. In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
So next up for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Drifts towards it. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Framber Valdez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bernie Williams.
Kicks and deals.
Hey!
And
Down,
another ball. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jorge Posada.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
You got to give some credit to the infield coach for the positioning on that play.
Alfonso.
2 outs, base is empty. Alfonso Soriano will hit next. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. 2 outs.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
This to center field. McCormick on the run. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
It starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Miller, the power lefty, up as well. 2-2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And another ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Next offering misses. 3-1. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Andy Pettit out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Scott Efros.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, one out. And now it's Alex Bregman. So the tying run at second.
No, that missed. That's the
All
ball.
eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2
Good late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Two on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. With 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
And next is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Here's a 1-1. In there at the knees. That one missed. The pitch.
doesn't try to do too much.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Late with the swing there.
1-2 the count.
He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The 2-1. Had a good eye there. Paul O'Neill up next. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Not close with that one. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. Bregman to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job is to move the runner off and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happens, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
And another ball. Mickey Mantle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so God will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Victor Gonzalez. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
If you don't get ahead of the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Gonzalez deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Just shy of the wall.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. just misses with that one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Clay Holmes getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Miller warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Mantle ranging back. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. Save!
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead later.
One out. Runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Missing low.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the go-ahead run standing at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. And that's it for a base hit. Headed will play. He scores and they have the lead. It's 1-3.
There you go. The RBI machine. Clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. That's to third. Quickly to second for one. And that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Myers. He'll be out in left field. Billy Wagner on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Digging in is the switching outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
1-2. Count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's ripped into the outfield. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. The leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position now. There are several ways that they can get this run across.
Scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That one way outside. 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. And it falls. Tying run is in to score from second. It's 4-4. Throw is low and it gets by.
He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Go-ahead run on base. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second and fouled off. And here it comes. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout. And this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Four in the 9th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Alfonso Soriano stepping in now for the Yankees. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one missed. DJ LeMahieu on deck for the Yankees. Tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and the batter now, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 9th. To the right side, Biggio tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mariano Rivera.
Now,
and this is who everyone came to see. He needs just one save to set the all-time career record, and he's got the chance right here.
The shortstop, Jeremy.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Righty delivers. Rivera strikes him out with a slider. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 3-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he gets Bregman. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
The 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 count.
Rivera is just 1 strike away. Lifted in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know he's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Career save number 653. That's just unthinkable. That many saves. This guy has been the most dominant closer the game has ever seen. A true legend right before our eyes.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.